Alright, so today we're going to continue our Season 3 of the KSP series that we're doing. Trying to get all the science again. So let's see how that goes. So, last we left off, I made some adjustments to the ship. We were doing it just without people, but then it's working pretty well. So, that is the Science 16. And so this is the ship that we were working on. And then previously I had an automated thing up top, but we've gotten rid of that. So let's make sure our staging is right before we head out. So we have solid rocket boosters just to go up, and then the other boosters detach, engine detach, and then these things. And hopefully these will actually stick together. I also, in this version, I added in this little compartment here. I don't know if I did this properly or not, but I got 2 batteries and 2 goo canisters inside of there. The other thing I want to do, okay, I want to make sure I had an antenna, and then also the little thermometer. So I think we're good there. We didn't get any new sciencey things, okay, great. So what we're gonna do is make sure we have a crew in it, and I would actually like to have a scientist, I think. So we're gonna put Bob in there. It looks like everybody is actually alive again, which is great. Everybody had previously died. They're all back, reincarnated as themselves. All right, let's go to launch. Our goal is orbit, orbit with a person, and then I guess if we have enough fuel, maybe more. But our goal is orbit with a person, so we could do some extra science. So SAS on, throttle up, and go. So hopefully, I think the last time we launched, it was mostly stable, but it did a little bit of weirdness with the solid rocket booster. So hopefully we'll just go straight up, normal. Everything will work out okay. Yeah, looks like we're tilting slightly, so I'm going to try to angle back if I can. Or I think last time what I did is I went up and it was kind of crazy, and then I fixed it up a little bit afterwards. So for some reason it's more heavy on that side. So that's no good. But I mean, once these are done, then I will get rid of them, and then we'll try to fix our approach. And I might change some of this later, possibly, so that I don't have all that. But we're gonna try to fix our upward movement to be. Oh, don't spin! Don't spin! Oh, don't do it! Oh no! So it's still not quite stable, but it looks like we're okay. Oh, don't spin! Stop! Stop! If I crank this, can I fight it? Can I fight it? Oh, we're almost back to where we want to be. Oh no, too far. So there's some issues with my rocket design. Too top heavy, I guess. At the very least, those initial rockets, I think, are causing problems. I don't know if this is really going to succeed at all. But, I mean, I think we'll be able to get Bob back okay. As long as I can upright this a little bit, which I can't really yet. Okay, there we go. Yeah, whenever it tries to compensate, it really overdoes it. Okay, wait, this actually might go back to normal. Right, exactly. Okay, I think we're okay. Partly that's because we were dropping down, so now we're actually going back up. So let's see if this will stick. And see if this is at all salvageable. So we're still going up. Awesome. We're redoing our upward movement. So basically those solid rocket boosters didn't help us at all. So I might get rid of those. So let's try and do a thing without it freaking out. Okay, get rid of those. Okay, I'm doing okay. This might be salvageable. I mean, I'm just trying to do orbit, so might work. Okay. I think we're doing okay. Let's look at our... What is our... Okay, so once this gets higher... we'll see how that goes. So we kill the engines once this gets to 100,000, and then we will see what we have left, what sort of a burn it's going to need to be. A little more. Let me try a bit more. Okay. So it's a pretty long burn given what I have. So we might just be heading back in. Yeah, I feel like I might just try and do some science and not strand Bob out here. So I'm gonna do some science. I'm gonna be a more responsible person. None of these sciences are very exciting. Crew report? I've already done this, I guess, too. Well, I'll shoot. Okay, well. Because I would kind of like to... I'd rather do... Well, okay, we'll try it. We'll try it. So the burn is going to be... Let's point to the maneuver node. The burn's going to be... I'm going to start it at 30... Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that works. If not, then I'll just try to get an approach that might be a little bit better. So he doesn't burn up. So at 29 seconds, we'll burn. Not with spacebar, just with 29 seconds. Just with shift. And go, go, go. And then we'll have to do spacebar in a second. Okay. So that might still be... I'm trying to watch this, how fast this is going down compared to this. I think we'll be okay. Because I want to still have some fuel left so we can re-enter, basically. Ooh, I don't know, it's pretty close. Alright, what does it look like now? So that's too low. I mean, that'll be a re-entry. Maybe I should go a little bit more, actually. So let's throttle up. Let's go, let's bring this up. If I want to increase my orbit a little bit, so I don't go too fast, I want to go prograde, I think. Yes. And then I will fire here, and I think that will increase my orbit on this side to be a little bit higher. Let's try it. I was right. Aha! I'm so good. Okay. So now, well, unfortunately. Yeah. I guess that worked, but I did it too much. So now I'm actually stuck in orbit, which is fine. We don't need to... Because I'm pretty sure it's out of fuel, right? Liquid fuel, yeah. So, Bob is now on a mission to see how many times you can orbit this planet. You can't transmit anything. Can you EVA? Will that give you something? No. Okay, great. So he's gonna chill out here. I'll rescue him later. It'll be fun. It'll be fun trying to rescue him later. But there's nothing really I can even transmit. Is there anything here that will be useful? Not really. Interesting. Temperature? Maybe temperature. So I need to find out why it was top heavy. Alright, well, Bob, enjoy. Enjoy your time. Let's go to the Space Center. Oops. I had the right idea. I just throttled up too much. I didn't realize it was going to go that quick. So let's go back to the vehicle assembly. It tilted a lot. I don't know if it's because... So I technically have... I don't have this mirrored on the other side. I feel like that wouldn't be enough weight to matter, but maybe it is. It is 0.03 tons. Okay. Okay. So maybe what I might do is move this antenna in a spot where I feel like I can more safely mirror it. So we're going to have 2 of them here. That was 4. We're going to have 2 of them here. You might get science over biomes you haven't EVA'd. Oh, interesting. So that meant, so while you're in orbit, depending on the biome you're over, that might matter. Interesting. Okay, I didn't realize that. I don't have redundancy on this. I feel like this won't matter because this is the way less. So I'm gonna try ditching these solid rocket boosters, and then let's just see how that behaves. So let's try to add some more drag on the bottom, like this. We have very beautiful rockets down there. Okay, so let's see what this does. Let's see if this behaves any better. So this is the Science 17. We don't have a science. Well, we don't have one of these main scientists. We'll do a pilot. Why not? Save. Let's go to launch and let's see what happens. I believe the staging should be proper. It should be set up right. Yeah. Okay. So I'll throttle up. I'll say it's on and go. So we'll see how this does fuel-wise and see if I have better control. Well, we actually have even more Kerbins alive now than we did at the end of last stream. So the other 3 that had died previously came back to life. Right now, Bob is stranded in... Was it Bob? I think, yeah, Bob is stranded in orbit currently. And now Jebediah is on his way up to try to orbit as well. I've been randomly selected. Thank you, ScottyBot, for hosting. We'll see how we do fuel-wise in this. If I can get some more science, then I can try and get some better engines. I think these are sort of the max amount of thrust they have on engines right now. So we'll see. But once we get up to... Yeah, so now I'm going to try and bank a little bit, and we'll see how this thing holds together. I really don't want it to spin, so I'm going to try to avoid the spinning. Yeah, it's very, very picky about the whole spinning thing. Let's see if I can try and fix it up. Can you fix up? Can you fix it? I think I need to make it a longer rocket. Less... Oh, can I fix... Oh, will you stop? Oh, go up. Just go up. Okay. We're okay. Alright, let's try to adjust this slightly. So I need to adjust the way my rocket works a little bit. But for now, we're stable again. We're not very high up. I guess we're sort of right. We'll probably run out of fuel again. Hopefully I won't strand Jebediah up there too. We'll see. But let's try to carefully work on our gravity turn. And then I might adjust the way this rocket works so that it's heavier on the bottom. So that it doesn't be dumb. Thank you for the host, Bike Rise. You have redstone. Alright, well that's going. I'm going to take a peek at my text. I apologize. Slightly unprofessional, but it's, you know, my job. Oh, actually, we're doing... That seems like a pretty decent approach. So let's I kill that now. Let's add a maneuver. So let's make a little bit more. Okay, awesome. It's a fairly long burn. We'll see if we have enough for that. I'm going to try not to strain this guy as well. Heading back to work. All right, see you, Scotty. So this burn is going to be, so at 30 seconds we will start the burn. So let's get closer to that. We're going to throttle up. Now I hit spacebar. And then, okay, and do the burn. So we'll see if we have enough fuel. We still have, I mean, I think we're doing better than last time. So I think we're doing okay. So we might have to ditch this engine before we get to the actual maneuver. Boop, boop. Alright, so that's going. I think we'll have enough fuel for this maneuver. Awesome. I guess we've already done the science in orbit, so I don't really know if we have more science to gain by being in orbit. I think about it. So we kind of need to get out of orbit and go to the moon. Kill the maneuver. Okay. Okay, so I still have some fuel. Awesome. And we have... so that one's actually low, so we're going to re-enter at that. Alright, so I might point prograde, which I'm already doing, and then turn on my engines a little bit. That's not working. Okay, that was weird. Oh, there we go. M. So we're trying to get this a little bit higher without being stranded. So I'm having it fairly low throttle right now, just because I want that to be a little bit higher, but then not get stranded. Okay, that's good. Thank you. So I do have some fuel left, so I can come back. So let's take a look. Oh, I have to come here. Can we do any science? I believe not. But he was saying, Scotty was saying that if you are over certain biomes, it might be different. So let's actually change over to switch to. So we're going to switch to the science 16. See if we can do any science from here. Will this be anything better? Not really. Interesting. Crew report. EVA report. Aha! So this one actually is over the highlands. So that's a little bit better. So we can keep that. We can... I don't have any solar panels yet, so again, we're going to run out of juice. But that's right. And then we want to board. And then transmit. Review. Transmit. So we're going to... I mean, we have a decent amount of battery on here. So we got a little bit of science from that. Cool. So now... the other guy, he might, I mean, he'll run into the same biomes, I think. So let's switch to. And we're going to work on getting him back, I think. So what we want to do is we want to at, which of these? At the periapsis. Oops, missed stuff. That's right. We got into orbit. The first guy is stranded, second guy, I did not strand. So we really want to get to... we're going to get this orbit lower. Oh, that's too low. So that we can do... oh, that's way too low. There we go. I was looking at the wrong thing. It's very picky. I'm going to get this around 30. And we're going to get Bob back. What we need to do is get, hopefully we can get some science on the way down, like wherever we land. But we need to try to get a ship with enough fuel that's actually stable up in orbit so that I can then go to the moon. That's our next goal. I don't know when the burn is. I know when the burn is. I don't know how long the burn is. So let's do a quick test burn. Okay, so it's going to be a very quick burn. 3-second burn in a little bit, and then I will add on my way down doing the gravity thing. I'm going to check my text. Okay, and I'm going to burn. And kill it. Okay, that's good. So we're going to go prograde. Ditch this engine. And then I'm going to try to watch it, but I'm going to have to answer a phone call. So I'm going to get rid of this engine. So spacebar. Retrograde. And then just re-enter. Let's make sure that we're still... okay, so we're still at a good thing there. We do have a decent amount of batteries, actually. So I think we can just stay pointing to retrograde. And then work our way in. So I'm going to just let this run. So let's see. Hopefully this guy survives. Is there any science I can do here? Crew port. Ah, there is. Look at this. Transmit. Hopefully that won't use up all my battery. You guys can hear me now, right? Yeah, okay. Good. All right. Yeah, so that used up some battery, but we actually still have quite a bit, so I think we're okay. Materials bay over this. Let's keep that. Okay. We'll see if that is useful. What about this? Awesome. Let's keep it. I'm hoping that some of this stuff survives on the way back. Let's close these doors. And then let's check the temperature. Awesome. Keep it. So we really want this guy to survive. Okay, great. Can we EVA here? Is that not a... That's probably not a good idea. I'm not going to EVA here. How's our battery? Our battery's good, doing good still. We're on our way in. Yep, good. So I would like everything to survive. As long as it doesn't break apart. I have the goo canisters more secure this time. So that there's a higher chance that that will be okay. Can I log the temperature here? No, that's right, because I have data stored. Okay, never mind. So hopefully we get back okay. I wish I knew what screen, because this is a pretty good screenshot. But I don't know what the buttons are for screenshots to do it safely. But so far we're doing good. If this guy gets back, we'll have quite a bit of science. We can work on some stuff. I wonder if, no, it probably wouldn't really reduce me enough. I was thinking with the guy that's up there, I can still deploy part of that thing. So if I were to aim my ship in a certain direction, then deploy, and then like get rid of some of my, like the engine and stuff, if that would be enough of a push. I don't know. Maybe. Hello, JJ Bonzig. Welcome. We are currently returning with Jeb from orbit. Actually, I don't know if he was in orbit. Was he in orbit all the way? Yeah, I guess so. I guess I made it to orbit all the way, and then I came back. And then Bob is currently stuck in orbit. But he survived. He's alive. Yep. Yay, Jeb. Yeah, so we're on our way in. Looks like we're landing in the ocean, I think. So that might increase my chances of not blowing up. Because last time I actually landed upside down in the ocean with my parachutes and everything was okay. So I think I'll be okay. He's happy. Look at him. See, so we're still going down. Good. Awesome. Here we come. So once we get to 250, I will deploy. Not before. 250 meters per second towards the surface. And then hopefully we stay together. We need to get a ship with better, that's more fuel efficient and gets off the planet better. So I might try to get engines if I can, if that's an option. Try to make it so that, I also don't want a somersault like I was doing, so I need to figure that out. So I might need to make my ship be taller, not you know, make the middle rockets a little closer together, or further apart, I guess. Whatever. Okay, we're on our way down. So we're looking for 250, and then we will deploy. I Working on it. Getting there, getting there. Don't have to play too early. 350 to okay. Going, and boop. So we should be safe. I have the parachute on the top now, so it'll land straight up and down. Is the idea? While we're going down, can I do anything interesting with this? No. Okay. Close the doors. Okay. Now we're landing. Stay together, please. That'd be great. Parachute deployed. Slowing down even more. Awesome. I'm getting better at the landing safely part. The taking off, I'm still working on. At least with the types of ships I have right now, taking off isn't as successful. But all right, so we're almost back. I'll speed up a little bit, maybe. I don't want to speed it up too much because I don't want my guy to die. But I think it's fairly safe if I do it one speed higher before I actually hit the surface. So we'll see once I actually land. Sometimes I've had it where this thing breaks apart. So hopefully it doesn't do that in the water here. I have more parachutes than I did those times. So maybe now I'm going slow enough that it'll be fine. Awesome. Okay, great. So now we're here. Can we do anything interesting? Crew report. Let's transmit. Review report. Transmit. Alright, we'll clear that out. And now can we do a crew report here? Okay, there's nothing interesting. I think I've already done ocean. Oh, I can't... oh. Apparently the thermometer is blocking my ability to get out. Okay, well I didn't mean to have a thermometer on both sides, so I'll have to note to self. Take out the thermometer as blocking the door. Alright, recover the vessel. And we have a bunch of science. Oh yeah. Sweet. Okay, next. Ship is back. Awesome. Let's go to research. So what kind of rockets can we get? So we can get bigger fuel tanks, and we can get smaller rockets. That's not really what I was hoping for. But I guess you have to start somewhere, right? So I do have enough. I could get this. So this would be better batteries. Okay. Docking ports I don't care about. What's this? Hitchhiker, barometer, some more science stuff. I feel like I'm going to try and get more rockets because I would like to get some bigger rockets. So I'm going to go this way. And I think that's good for now. So let's go back to here. So we want to load up that ship. And we want to remove this side of this. And we just want one right here. There we go. Now our door is now blocked. Okay. How is my... I have high CPU. I just noticed that the stream is slightly laggy. I don't really know much I can do about that right now. Okay. Sorry about that. May have to restart. Alright, so it was kind of weird. We could potentially make this guy be my final rocket, which is right in here. So we can take this off. No, we can take this off. There we go. So we're gonna put a smaller rocket there. And then see if we can actually attach this back on. Awesome. Oh, these actually reattached. That's amazing. Okay. Now what we want to do is we want to move these lower, I think. So we want 4. And we're going to attach that more like here. And hopefully that will make my ship more stable. Maybe. Okay, so let's see what this does. We haven't really added any more fuel. I guess we do have bigger fuel tanks now. So we could do that, really. I don't know if there's an advantage, because we have, what, a bunch of... Okay, so we have a bunch of these right now. I think that they're basically the same. They're just bigger tanks. I don't think that there's much of an advantage over having 2 of these or 1 of these. The cost is a little bit more efficient. Okay, that's useless for me. Okay, so I think it's just cost. Okay, great. So I made a couple different adjustments. We'll see how well that works. If I can actually launch up and not like tilt all over the place, this might be better. So I think this is the Science 18 now. So let's save. Make sure we have a dude. Jebediah is going back out. Let's go to launch. So we're going to see if we can actually launch up and not somersault. So SAS on. Throttle up. Make sure that... Okay, good. Go. So we did decrease our weight a little bit up here, which I guess decreases the amount of weight that's up here. So maybe it'll be more stable, is what I'm hoping. We'll see. My goal is to try to get up in orbit with more fuel so I can actually try more things. Try and get some more science and stuff. So far, so good. We'll see if it somersaults once I start trying to do a maneuver at 6,000. Bank house. Okay, so we'll start doing our maneuver now. Let's try to go slowly enough that it won't freak out. You can do it. You can do it, buddies. Don't somersault. No somersault. Don't do it. Don't we? Let's go. I'm gonna go slow enough that... Oh, man, it's already somersaulting. Can I can I go back? Oh, what if I go this way? Okay. And then just go up. Oh, boy. It's a shame. Hey, Monica. Welcome. I'm going fast towards the bottom. Towards the ground. Okay, stop. Okay, now don't somersault. This is not a very good ship. Good, bad ship. Bad ship. I mean, we're still going up, but I would imagine that somersaulting as you're trying to get up into the atmosphere is probably a waste of fuel. So I'll have to figure out why it is that I have no control. Why is it somersault? But we're about to at least get rid of those stupid engines. So now we have more control. So we're going to start angling and then take a look at what we have. Oh, we're actually already... Good. Kill this. Add a maneuver. Okay, that's good enough. So aim for the maneuver node. So at 39 seconds, we'll burn. Dragon Wolf. All right, 39 seconds, we'll burn. With just the shift, not the spacebar. Okay, and burn. I think this engine might actually hold the whole time, so we will pop into this view. Yeah, probably. Maybe. Okay, here we go. No, it's not gonna last. Okay. So this might be another, this might actually be a re-enter before we really get in orbit. We'll see. This engine is much smaller, but still mostly working. Yeah, I guess we'll have some fuel left. We'll see. I don't want to lose this guy out in space, so I don't want to send him out too far. But we'll see if this what sort of orbit we can get. I'm ready with the X key. So once this thing actually has a loop going around, I guess we can bring this up this nav wall, which is the roughly when I'll need to stop my maneuver. Okay. So we're watching this to get around 100. Okay, and killing it. Where's our fuel? So we have some fuel left. So now, let's see if we can get to the moon and back magically. So it'd be more efficient if I burn at here, if it's possible. So let's zoom out. We want, this is the target. So we want to work on the maneuver. We also might be having a bad, okay, so that, alright. So I just need to rotate where it is I'll be intersecting. Alright, so this would be an encounter. It's a pretty long burn. Oop, hit a button. Never want to hit the button. Is that too much of a burn? Okay, let me think about that. But this would be encountering it and then getting back. So that would be encountering it and then never coming back. This would be encountering it and then coming back. It's still the same burn as I had before. So if I can actually make that burn time, which I feel like I might not be able to. If I can, then I can encounter and then come back. Although I guess I would still be in an orbit that would not be close enough to make me intersect. Yeah, that would still be too far out, so I would still not be able to come back at that. But at least I would be orbiting. I don't know. Jeb votes for coming back. Yeah. Fortunately, this doesn't really help my burn time at all. If I can make the approach, the return approach, to be closer, then I could encounter and then just like naturally come back. But I don't think it's going to happen. Okay, well I should just do it. I'll try it later when I actually have more fuel. So we're just gonna re-enter then. So let's return. We'll try to get something. Maybe we'll get some science somehow. I'm pretty close together. Look at that. Anyway, so let's go ahead and add a different maneuver. Let's redo this one. I don't know if you can hear my dog or not. She's dreaming. So let's go to over here. And we'll make this smaller. This guy here. Oop. Oh, that's fine. Too close. Too far. So we're going to get this guy back and then probably have to end the stream. Oh, no, maybe not. We'll see. We'll see how long it takes. The re-entry takes a while because I don't want to speed it up. Let's go a little bit lower. That was the wrong way. Okay, that's good. Alright. Maneuver node. It's a very fast burn. So we need to try and get up here with more fuel and less spinning around. So we'll see how that works. There's no science I can do here, right? This is all already explored? Yes. Okay. Temperature? Yes. Okay. Alright. While this is on its way to the maneuver node, let's double check that this guy doesn't have anything interesting. Crew report? Okay, yeah. Nothing good here. Okay. So back to the Science 18. And then we will speed up to the burn. I'm fairly sure it's a quick burn, but I will test that real quick. Okay, yeah, so at 7 seconds we'll do the burn. And we need to get closer to the maneuver. And while we are we over these mountains or not? I can't really tell. Depending on the biome we're over, it might be, there might be more science to gain. Let's check. No, okay. Very well. And then we'll test again over this, just to make sure. All right. Crew report. Nothing. Okay. Go. All right, what about over here? Crew report. No. Okay. It's double checking. Because it's, depending on the biome you're over, it might have something, but I guess not. So once we get to 7 seconds is when I will do the burn. I can't really tell that I'm over. Let's check. Let's double check. Nope. Okay. She's dreaming over there, next to a plastic bag. And that was 7 seconds. All right, and kill it. Okay, what do we have? Good. That worked out. So we want to aim prograde. We can ditch the engine. All right, see you, Monica. Thanks for stopping by. Ditch the engine. And then go retrograde. Double check we can't do any science. And then head in. So now we're just going to speed up to get to where we are about to go into orbit. Here we go. Fire time. What about now? It's very warm. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's look at the map. So still currently, it's actually, we still have, I assume by now, with that, where it kind of like rotated weird. I thought that was meaning that that was where I was no longer in orbit, but I guess not. So we'll see where we land. Try and do as much science as we can along the way. So I'll just keep on double checking that. And then see if we can land safely. That'd be kind of neat if it was over here, because that might be like mountains or something. Although then I might roll as a result, so maybe that's not the best idea. But I'll have to redesign it a little bit to be able to actually get into the atmosphere, or get in orbit with enough fuel to get to the Mun and then back. We're fairly close, but we need to be a little bit less wee on takeoff. So maybe I might add more rockets, or maybe better rockets. We'll see. But we're still. This is nearly intersecting, so we're about to find out roughly where it might be. Okay, here we go. Yeah, less wee, more woo. So probably the ocean, is it, if I had to guess. Yeah, I'm getting better, and I have the smaller engine, which is better for when I'm actually up in space flight. So I think that'll help. And it's not as heavy, so I don't have to worry about trying to transport it up. And go. Okay, let's double check we don't have any science we can do. Over here. I guess. Sure. Close. And but this re-entry thing, I think I got the re-entry thing pretty well. Okay, almost there. And touchdown. Awesome. Stay together. You did tip over, but that's because I don't have SAS on, I think. So let's double check. Crew report, nothing. EVA. EVA report. Aha! Keep science. Can you do a surface sample in the water? Sure, okay. And then swim back. Grab. F. You're upside down. That's fine. B. Board. Crew port. Nope. He's back and not Ash. Exactly, yeah. Let's double check that we can't do a goo observation. We can do a little bit of goo. Alright, great. And I think that's it. So I'm going to return. Let's double check the temperature. Log temperature. Aha. Awesome. Recover the vessel. We got some science. Yeah. So we got quite a bit of science from that. We don't have, you know, quite 90 or whatever. But yeah, that was a good mission. Got little tiny bits of science. Let's double check our research. So we can get stuff in this category, but not this category. I would like to get these. So I might just save up for that. Because I don't think I really need these other things. So we're saving up still. Yeah, right. Exactly. So I'll have to think about how I might want to adjust this ship. I probably won't do it right now. I'll probably come back to it next time I play. To try to figure out a better approach so it doesn't spin. I mean, possibly I can use different engines. They're about the same. I mean, I guess the difference is, so this one is gimbaling. That's what I'm using. But the thrust is about the same. I guess this one actually has a little bit higher thrust. So maybe I want to use that one for the initial stuff. I don't know. But then I feel like gimbaling is useful. But I don't know. I'll think about that. But yeah, meanwhile, so we don't have any new sciencey things, but we can try to adjust. Maybe. Or just try to go up with this and be more efficient. Like maybe just don't spin. But I might add more to it, possibly. We'll see. Alright, well, that'll be the end of the stream. Thank you very much for coming.